goal setting is an essential part of living a meaningful life. It provides direction, structure, and a sense of accomplishment. While the nature of our goals may change with age, their importance remains constant no matter the stage of life. On this episode of Optima Living TV, we will venture through how, no matter your age, goals are an incredible way to maintain a healthy lifestyle.
Goals are important to everybody, no matter how old you are. If you think about it, we have all different kinds of goals. We might have lifetime goals. Even our to-do lists are really a set of goals that we're making for ourselves. But when you've accomplished everything on that, there's a sense of accomplishment. I've had a good day. I've got everything done that I set out to do. That always comes with that sense of accomplishment. Newly retired people always have lots of goals. They want to do all those things that they've put off throughout their life. They want to kind of do in that first 10 years of retirement. And then as people age and lose a little bit of ability to maybe go do some of those things, it's still important that we have goals because that helps us move through the day. It helps us accomplish in the day.
For seniors, achieving goals, no matter the size, contributes to physical health, mental engagement, and emotional satisfaction. It also fosters a sense of independence and control in life's later years. And for some, goals allow us to reclaim forgotten dreams, like Murray, a veteran who dreamed of flying again.
It was just his dream, and he couldn't fly or be co-pilot or anything because he'd had a fairly severe stroke and he was paralyzed on half of his body. And so we were able to not get him in a plane, but we were able to take a hot air balloon ride. I could just remember him. When we finally stopped, they handed me a rope and told me to run across the field to pull the top of the balloon down. And I'm out there pulling this rope, and here comes Murray. And he's got his cane, and he's got one hand up, and he's coming across the field to help me pull this balloon down with the biggest smile on his face. But that was a pretty precious moment to be that. But yeah, he talked about that for so long, and it made such an impact for him. So it was just, it was one of his goals to get back in the sky.
Mary's story highlights the power of staying positive and setting realistic, achievable goals, even in the face of adversity.
First time I had cancer I was given 3 months to live without chemo, and with chemo, maybe another 50% of that. That was 17 years ago, I believe. I've gotten cancer 3 more times. I'm diagnosed with it again now. People look at the word cancer and it frightens them, but in reality, it's just one more thing that you have to deal with in your life, right? And it's not in everyone's life. I still had my goals. I still had my interest in continuing my life.
Research has shown that maintaining a forward-looking mindset improves overall well-being, reduces stress, and strengthens emotional health.
Emotionally, it's just that whole sense of accomplishment, that sense of I'm doing things right. Emotionally, to have that ability to steer your life in a positive way. Some people, a goal might just be to get through today. And that's if we don't set those goals, or we kind of randomly, sometimes not even recognizing that we're setting those goals for us and we're just getting through that next day, it builds and builds and builds until we've actually got somewhere.
Breaking large goals into smaller, manageable tasks is a proven method for achieving success. For seniors, this might mean committing to attending 3 activities a week, joining an exercise program, or completing a creative project. For some seniors, goals become an ingrained part of their day-to-day from early on in their life.
And then in 1951, I joined the Air Force. I was not a pilot. The instrumentation and electrical part of the aircraft, and that was pretty well. It gave me 27 years with the military. So I learned that to do things militarily-wise, it still applies to me when I do things. It's just funny that why I should have been out of there for so long, but it's still there. It's still there. I still have a little bit of a military in me. You set a goal, be reasonable about it, don't go overboard, and analyze it. Can I handle it? My background, will it help me? And if I can do it, go for it. And don't just give up, because it's hard to do. harder it is to do, the better the results are. And that really pays off.
If you set your own goals, you obviously have motivation to do that. Just try to enjoy yourself. So many people get caught up in the daily, they forget to sit down and take a breath.
For seniors, goal setting supports 3 critical areas of well-being: physical health, emotional resilience, and mental focus. Goals, no matter how small, provide a framework for daily purpose.
If we look at physical and emotional and mental, we also have those stages. We want to be mentally healthy, we want to be smarter, we want to be all of those things, we want to be happier. So a lot of those are goals that we set in our life are in those 3 realms.
Research in cognitive health supports that music, scent, and sensory experiences can activate memories, providing seniors with connection and emotional well-being.
Sometimes when people may have dementia and that, it gets harder to set goals. And often when we're working with families to understand the resident that's moving into one of our communities, we'll say, what are their goals, what are their interests? And they'll say, oh, they can't do that anymore. They used to do this, but they can't do that anymore. And it's really looking at, we still can do, absolutely. We often are setting goals for people. We want you to be more socially engaged, so we want you to come out to 3 activities a week, or we want you to be more physically fit because you're frail and you're at high risk for falls. So we'd like you to join the exercise program. So you may not be able to set those goals or fulfill those goals, but you have people there to help you to do that. So we can look back and say, you know what, you did an excellent job. You were at exercise 5 times this week and you're getting stronger. You used to use a 2-pound weight, now you're up to a 5-pound weight. So we're working with people to still set those goals, still have those accomplishments, still have that moving forward.
Knowing that it's never too late to relive the best moments of your life or making new ones, Mary was recommended to write a book to help those who are going through serious medical challenges of their own and helping them set their own goals.
Every adversity in your life, things are going to come up. How you deal with them is the most important part. And my book is meant to inspire people to get through the thick parts. When you start setting goals, make sure that you don't overset them because you'll be disappointed. Every day, do something on your goal making. Do something on your list. Because if you don't do anything, nothing's going to change. But if you do something, anything, every day towards your own goals, no matter what else you have to do, you will make progress. And don't worry about mistakes and don't worry about anything like that. That's only going to teach you what you shouldn't do. And the more mistakes you make, the better you get. So you might as well go ahead.
Goal setting at any stage of life helps us stay active, engaged, and connected. For seniors, it's not just about achieving something. It's about living fully, one step at a time. Because no matter your age, goals are a key to purpose, progress, and joy. Thank you for watching this episode of Optima Living TV. If you enjoyed this and would like to see more amazing senior-focused content, subscribe to the Optima Living YouTube channel.